Alright guys, how's it going? Tuesday, the 11th of February, 2020. I nearly said 2022. 2020. And you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. I know I need a shave. Do you remember a couple of years back I used to say to you, if you start seeing me with a bit of stubble, the Zach Dingle look, it usually means my head's down, I'm depressed. I'm not depressed like that, guys. These days, it's a bit designer stubble, you know what I'm saying? Because what me being an handsome bastard. Tomorrow I'm going for a Turkish shave, you know what I'm saying? Serious business. So maybe I should do a video tomorrow. I'm just leaving it today because I want to look the part tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? There's no point getting all tidied up today, is there? And going down there and going, can you sort me out? You know what I'm saying? Hey, KopTalkPodcast.com if you want to listen to today's podcast. Hey, and also if you go to KopTalkPodcast.com, you can subscribe to my other podcast, Dunk Knows Best. Yes, both free. Just come along, have a laugh. Philippe Coutinho, right guys, a lot of people talking about this now, and I'm sure we've talked about it many times before. This video is to try and gauge your opinion on the situation. Now, there's a suggestion that if we can't get Sancho because he's overpriced, which he is, then that Liverpool could turn to Philippe Coutinho. And I want to see if you would be up for that. I would be up for it. And you know that I am very miserable and very bitter when players leave Liverpool Football Club, when they do it in a bad manner. And I think he left in a bad way. I don't like the way Philippe Coutinho left. But you know what? Life's too short. I'm sick of fucking falling out with folk. Right, so this is what I think, right, guys. I think if Philippe Coutinho was available for under 60 million, right, and I would support it. Now I wouldn't support it at 77 million, which was quoted yesterday, or 67 million, which was quoted the day before. But I would support it at, say, 57 million. What do you think? Would they really let him go for around 50 million though? I mean, they'd look fucking stupid, wouldn't they? What do you think, guys? I mean, a lot of people say no. He burnt his bridges and all that. Well, maybe he did. And some people say never go back to an ex. I disagree. If love is there, right? Sometimes you can make a mistake and then go, do you know what? I made a mistake, man. I fucking really do love. Do you know what I mean, guys? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't make many mistakes, mate. But I'm talking purely about football here now. So people say don't go back to an ex. It'll never be the same. I don't know. What do you think? I'd take him back. Would you rather have him on the bench or Shaqiri? I mean, Shaqiri could be on the bench as the only sub, right? One sub on the bench, yeah? And we could have an injury in the first 5 minutes of a game, right? And have to sub that player off, and Jurgen Klopp would still play with 10 men rather than bring Shaqiri on, wouldn't he? Shaqiri will be off in the summer, I expect, as will Lovren, Lallana, or Lallana, however you want to pronounce it. Double L, Spanish, Lallana. Origi's got decisions to make. There will be other exits. I know that. Who is it? What's that bird called? Melissa Reddy. She says Liverpool won't do much this summer. Don't believe her, to be honest. I don't pay any attention to what she's got to say. I would suggest that there will be activity in the summer. I think it's common sense. Oh, my thing keeps freezing on the screen. I don't know why it does that. It must be memory. I'm gonna have to sort it out. I think it's common sense that Liverpool won't overpay for Sancho, won't overpay for Havertz. Two targets that we'd love to sign. Kai Havertz is a primary target, but Liverpool would not pay them sort of figures that have been quoted for them two players. So I don't see how that is groundbreaking news. We've been saying this for months. They remain on the radar, but the figures would have to come down substantially. But if you didn't go for Sancho at 100 million, 110, 120 million, whatever, would you go for Coutinho at half the price? Yeah. The only thing is, FSG they prefer to spend on players that are younger and have got a few years in them. So I don't know, guys. I actually think Klopp would take him back. I do. I think Klopp would take him. Anyway, to be honest, it's all irrelevant. It's all speculation. I just want your opinion. I think the majority of you'll say no, fuck him. I do, honestly, but I think you forget how good he was. And I don't know. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm not bothered whether he comes back or not. I couldn't give a shit. Life without, he's gone. That's it. Done. Dead to me when he left Liverpool. But I am, keen on good business. And if you could get him for a cheap price, which I'm not so sure that Barca would come down that much, then I would support the signing, is what I'm saying. But I wouldn't say, yeah, go out and sign Coutinho, because I'm not really arsed. But I would rather have Sancho, there's no doubt about it. But I know it's not my money, guys, but I'm reluctant to pay the sort of the figures that are being quoted for the likes of him and Havertz. All right. So I welcome your opinion on Philippe Coutinho. Would you take him back? Try and not be bitter. Try not to be bitter. Try and be honest. Just go, you know what? Maybe if the price was right. I don't know. I welcome your thoughts. It's not up for me to tell you what to think. But I certainly welcome your opinion, guys. All right. All right, guys. Give my video a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my channel, please click on join and join the squad. Become part of the team. All right, guys. I love you. I'll leave you and I'll speak to you in a bit. All right.